What's going on, everybody? Just another pothead with an opinion. I'm your pothead. Here's my opinion. I have just been recently yelled at again by Facebook. Bless you. I have just been recently yelled at again by Facebook because of a post I did. And this one is kind of bullshit because it all stemmed because I was commenting on the post about that kid that crossed state lines and like shot those people and shit like that during the whole like a little while ago, some shit like that or whatever. I honestly don't even remember the fucking situation. So people I'm talking about, and all I said was this. Oh, they said something like they couldn't use them as victims, as people that he shot. They were rioters and looters and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, so I said I put on there like, though this motherfucker, this kid crossed state line with a gun. Wave back at everybody. And then people were on there talking about, oh, he didn't cross state line, and they were like, oh, those people would have killed him if they given the opportunity and stuff like that, yada yada yada. We don't know what would have happened because that child took their life, and this also goes to this is exactly why we have gun laws, and certain people in certain age demographics obviously shouldn't have a gun. That kid couldn't process it real quick to shoot him in the leg, knee, face, or nothing like that. And that one, they should have beat his ass. If you point a gun at me, you're gonna get the shit beat out of you if you don't pull the trigger, or up until I can't move anymore. So, but then there's people on there just like defending this kid, and I called him. My comment was, I posted my comment on here and on Facebook as well, and I said that that kid shouldn't have crossed state lines with a gun, and I called him a bitch, and I said, and his mom's a hoe. That's all I said. And then I hit with a 30-day I got hit with a 30-day ban. That's loud. Hold on. It's in the game. Can I pull up the picture? Yeah. Boom. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. This is super dope. And it says, because of your post, can I move my screen? No, it just says, because of your post, I'm kicked off for 30 days. And it says right there, it says, Tim, that little shit brought a gun across state line. He is a bitch and his mom's a hoe. And I had 3 people laugh and 1 person give me the thumbs up. And then I got hit with a ban, and it says I was bullying, harassing. Mind you, there's other people in this group calling this kid a bitch, F you, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. And then my comment gets blocked. And then this shit happens as well. Choose a different one. I love this. And I try to go live, and it says, hey, you can't start live. You recently posted something that violates Facebook's policy, yada, yada, yada. I blame Biden for all this shit, man, for real. Biden, we're going to go back to the comment. Boom, boom, boom. I love this. I didn't know I could do this. Back to the comment that got me in trouble. I'm blaming Biden for this. His old creepy ass is soft. It's ridiculous. It's literally my opinion. And this dude, Timothy DeMarco, you're a bitch too, actually. I'm gonna save this and then share the video on my Facebook, because technically it won't be live, it'll just be a posted thing, but it'll probably get violated anyway. So this goes to show that I definitely think there are people out there who are just reading the algorithms of what people post and shit like that on social media. And then, so this is my genuine philosophy. So I've been banned so many times that I feel like my posts, no matter what it's worded, it automatically gets put into a special filter or a significant filter, and someone itemizes and reads my actual post just to see if I've gone against the algorithm set forth by Facebook. Because I had a friend who used to work for Facebook a little while ago, and he pretty much like kind of showed me the layout of the algorithm that they use, and so many of my posts have not fallen in the category to get taken down by just the standards of Facebook. So that goes to show that someone's actually looking at my post, which makes me feel kind of dope. That means I've got some type of influence. So Facebook, be prepared. Watch out. This pothead with an opinion will take the fuck over. But no, yeah, I'm blaming Joe Biden for this and stuff like that, just because the censorship is absurd. It's like, if you say anything against him, you getting booted or whatever. Like, y'all didn't like Donald Trump. I fuck with Donald Trump. What's up? Not shit, Jimmy. What's going on with you, baby? No, I fuck with Donald Trump, and the simple fact is that he was an idiot, but he was an honest idiot. Like it didn't matter, and like you could just tell, he just proved that you ain't got to be smart to be the president of the United States. You just gotta have to be some type of mouthpiece. But no, this is ridiculous. Like I've got kicked off of Facebook. I don't know how many fucking times now. So I can't post or comment anything for 30 days. So counting this 30 days that I've got to serve, this is on my, I feel like this is just straight probation type shit. Like for real, for real. Oh, bullshit. You wouldn't have made that shot. I'm also playing. What's going on, Vince? Um, but nah, it's just bullshit. Like, so counting this 30 days, this is just like me like skipping out of probation type shit. What month is this? August. Jail alone, I've done 180 days in Facebook jail this year. Not being able to comment or post. Probably like another 90. No, not another 90, like another 60. So there's been a good chunk of the year that I haven't been able to do shit on Facebook. And now I'm getting demonetized on fucking Instagram as well. So this will probably get taken down here in a second. It's just that old cheddar burger bullshit. But just like I literally, like y'all can see my comment. I didn't threaten this kid or whatever. Mind you, I replied to a comment 5 minutes after that, or 2 minutes after this, because apparently one of the guys that this kid shot was a pedophile, and or like an unregistered sex offender. What do you want, some more chips? I'm not getting you more chips. You have chips right there. I'm doing a live video. Go play. Okay. Anyway, like that dude was like like unregistered sex offender. Let's get the record straight. That dude should have been killed from jump. Like I'm not even gonna try to disregard that. I'm not even gonna try to care about that dude's life. But that should have been dealt with another way. And that dude was also unarmed. Like if that kid wanted to be real Brody, come across straight lines and just throw your hands up. Catch an ass whooping like everybody should or has before. One of the kids running around. But no, so so that dude, he said, that dude should have been killed. Like he openly said someone should have been killed. In his comment, I bet you was still up. And it just, if this pisses me off. And then yesterday, I'll talk about this as well. So yesterday, I'm a part of this Loudoun County Public Schools group, or whatever. Now, granted, I don't live in Loudoun County. My kids don't go to any school in Loudoun County. But I was born in Loudoun County. I lived a lot of my life in Loudoun County. I went to Heritage High School, Harper Park, Middleburg Elementary. I graduated in '06, all that shit. So I stay close to my lineage or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I kept wanting to comment about, kept wanting people to talk about that whole kid, that boy that not molested, sexually assaulted that girl, and then they didn't do nothing about it. So I put the comment post up. Actually, hold on. I bet I still got that damn thing. Let's see. Where is it at? Boom. This right here. I wanted them to talk about the fact that this kid got in trouble. This is the second time this little piece of shit's been in trouble, and no one has said anything. So I was like, hey, I kept trying to comment. So my comment is like, good job, Loudoun County Public Schools. You dropped the ball on this one. More worried about somebody feeling safe than someone's feelings and the actual safety of the kids. This, that, and the third. And it goes to say, like, goes example why boys should use the boys' restroom and gender identity crisis and trans and all that other shit, stuff like that. So I kept trying to do that. Now that comment was on the Ben Shapiro page that I follow, and I like a lot of his shit. You can take that for what it is. And then I kept trying to comment in, let's go to, this group right here, the parents of Loudoun County Public School students. Now I tried to post this comment that article topping like 4 or 5 times, and they wouldn't post it because of the administration. And then I tried to copy and paste it in the comment section of one of the other posts, and it got allowed up and it got taken down. And I was like, all right, that's cool. It's whatever. So I was like, let's go a step further. Because I knew it wasn't violating any rules or anything like that. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to go ahead and just simply message the administration. Now, mind you, they're four women that sit on the board of this group, no men that sit on the board of this group. So I feel like if you want to have like an open mind, you should have someone from all walks of life. That's here nor there. And I know for a fact one of the women in this group don't even have any kids. Period. So it is what it is. And then I asked them, I was like, hey, I messaged all 5 accounts. One woman, one of the administrators has 2 accounts. I messaged all 5 accounts, all 4 women, and was like, why my comments? Why am I allowed to be, why am I being censored? And they were like, pretty much the purpose for the group is to not talk about actual shit that's going on in the schools. It's just to talk about extracurricular activities, which if that's the case, then put that shit in the title. We're not going to talk about real stuff, just extracurricular activities for kids in Loudoun County. I'm not downplaying that. I think that's dope because unfortunately, I live in Loudoun County. It's a shithole. It's easier to find things to do illegally than it is to do legally half the time. But that's just half the time those parents out in Loudoun County rather they're more worried about keeping up with the Joneses and looking cool and having their kids decked out in Gucci and fanny packs and actually giving a shit what their kids doing. So it is what it is. I used to live out there. You people are shallow motherfuckers and you're super shallow and you don't care about really anything about the dollar bill and a Tesla. I'll say that to any of y'all's face. So yeah, I kept trying to post it, and I literally had to argue my case. And now I'm not gonna say which administrator I spoke to. That's unnecessary because I know there's gonna be someone out there that's gonna say something negative about that person, and she's a good person. We just have difference of opinions. That's why we're still friends on social media. So I had to bitch and complain for my post to get put back up, and another another person in the group actually said something as well. And right before my comments got taken down, I messaged him directly like, hey man, this shit's happening to me too. So that group right there, LCPS parents, they're not going to talk about anything important. They're just going to talk about stuff that's lighthearted, which I think that's cool. But at the end of the day, if you're really worried about kids, talk about real stuff. And if there's no kids in the group, you should be able to talk about this stuff on a open platform. So we're going to go and do this. And cancel. Do I want the picture anymore? How do I get rid of this picture? Choose a different accent. And what do I want to put up behind me? I didn't know I could do this shit. Put pictures up behind me. I think that's kind of dope. Just gonna go ahead and let that sit as a background, a backdrop. But yeah, I don't like being told what I can and can't say. I definitely blame Joe Biden for this. And since I got one person on here still, let's just go ahead and really chat about how no one's talking about the Jeffrey Epstein thing. I think that's super crucial, but no one seems to talk about it anymore because of some other shit. Kind of glad we stopped going after Trump, to be honest with you. I got tired of hearing about that motherfucker in the news. And the fact that we're not going after Trump's taxes anymore so openly as we were, that just proves that it was a witch hunt because none of y'all liked him. He didn't fit the mode and the criteria of a typical politician and president. But, that's just my opinion. I'm just a pothead. But, yeah, I'm saving this video. I'm going to try to post it to Facebook. And I'm definitely going to post it to my YouTube page as well. And I'm going to see what happens. But just keep it up every day you can. Just be another person with an opinion. I'm a pothead. I got mine. You should get yours.